that V6 for the EV, ride around my city. You should come ride with me, yeah. Feel me if you hear me sip water like a fish sip. Box water to the gillies, yeah. This a new wave, this a takeover. Do it for the future, time to get a world a makeover. Time never stops, no the timing is not. Time to clean up the block. Streets been a mess, how can I breathe? Smoke in the air, pure gasoline. I see.
What's good, gang? What's good? It's your boy Damon up in the building. We Talk Hawk TV, We Talk Hawks daily, back at you with another post-game live. And man, what in the entire what the hell?
I'm wide open for the pass. Oh my god.
Yo, man, listen, man, listen. Bruh, we were terrible tonight, bro. Ungodly terrible tonight, family. So I need some, listen, man, listen. Somebody got to explain that shit to me, dog. Someone got to explain the shit show we just saw. And y'all, let me know if my words are too harsh. Let me know, because what I saw was a straight up shit show. Like,
no, you're so tough.
Let's pull up the stats, man, because I guarantee you, I put money on that we was doing stuff we should not be, that we're not good at. So when I say we the worst, we a bad shooting team, when I say we need to stop shooting threes, when I say we need to cut the threes down, and people come at me and tell me, oh, why we gonna cut the threes? We gotta shoot. You gotta shoot the threes to stay in the game. Yeah. Woo. Yeah. This why? Because we can't shoot. I don't know how many times I have to tell people this. Guys, how long have I've been on this show saying we can't shoot? How many times have y'all heard me on this show say, stop shooting, get to the free throw line, because we can't shoot? How many times have I said this? Cut the three-point attempts down, increase the free throw attempts. Cut the threes, increase. That's my new motto, man. Let me put that in the group. That is my new motto right now. Let me type this real quick, family. Hold up. Bam. Y'all see that? Cut the threes and get the frees. Meaning stop shooting this shit because we can't make them. Attack the basket, draw the fouls, get to the free throw line, put the other team in the bonus. How many times I got to say the same old stuff over and over again for somebody to listen to your boy? Y'all think I just be up here saying shit just to say it? Now I may be hella animated when I say it, but we can't shoot. Guys, what took y'all? It took y'all to this game to realize we can't shoot, especially from 3. I've been saying that. Look at that. My girl Jay, listen. Jay be here. Look at that. Look at that. 1,000 times. I say it every night. We can't shoot. Attack the basket. But don't worry. Let me pull up the stats. Let's go ahead. Let me drop the link. Let me drop the link real quick so everybody can come on. Because, bro, you got to have something to say tonight, my guys. You got to have something to say tonight. If you ain't got nothing to say tonight, bro, you're not a real fan. Because we went out there. Listen, man, listen. Listen, man. I ain't even gonna say it yet. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna hold off. I'm gonna hold off a little bit before I say what I really want to say, man. Let me pull up. Let's get these stats, family. Let me get these stats. This is, man, I'm like, what the? Like, on the real, I ain't even gonna lie, man. Y'all could have paid me. The Hawks gave me free season tickets. I could have went out there and did that, man. And guess what? What do I always tell y'all? Like, I don't have to. Bro, I'm looking at some of these stats, and this shit is ridiculous. What I'm looking at right now. Oh my days! Let me pull these stats up. This gotta be a record, bro. This gotta be a record. But I told y'all we can't shoot the ball. I told y'all, stop shooting the threes. Attack the basket. Y'all, people's telling me, no, man, no, you gotta shoot. It's gotta shoot. You gotta keep shooting. I'm like, bro, this game what? 25? At the end of the day, after 25 games, bro, you are who you are. The numbers may improve. They may get back. They may get worse, but it ain't gonna be much unless we come on some miracle Hall of Fame shooting. Let me bring my guy John in. John, talk to me, man. What you saw tonight, baby?
Man, what you got going over there, man? You got a WWE match going on over there?
Yeah, my son over here on the Oculus, man. He on the Oculus.
Oh, he's swinging at something.
Yeah, man. That's why he way over there. I'm way over here.
You don't want to catch nothing straight.
Yeah, y'all. Hey, family. Excuse me, my son. He in the background. He playing on the Oculus right now. What game you playing, son?
Basketball.
He playing basketball on the Oculus.
Oh,
so.
man. How appropriate.
Yeah. And guess what? I think he's shooting way better from 3 than we did tonight already. I can tell you that much now.
Yeah.
Talk to me, man. I'm gonna go ahead and bring Juan on too, man.
Okay.
Go ahead. Go ahead, John. You got the first minute. Go and get your thoughts out.
Now, I told you and Chauncey last year that we couldn't shoot worth a damn. And it's continuing on this year. Wide open looks, uncontested shots, and that mess that Bogey did. You remember when the ball went off the referee and he got the ball, you still had 20 seconds left on the doggone shot clock because that was a long pass up the court. You still had 20 seconds and your team hadn't come up and you launched that. Boy, Bogey got one more game. He got one more game. And then you got to get out of here. He's got to go.
Y'all told me, people told me when Bogey come back, the shooting was going to get better. That's what everybody told me.
Yeah. I heard the same thing.
Because I brought up, I said, how come Travis, if he wanted to save money and clear cap, why he didn't trade Bogey instead of Kevin Huerter? Everybody was telling me, because Bogey, when he come back, he gonna be on fire. He's a better shooter. Woo. Bro, this fool was 0 for 10 from 3, dog.
See, I said send them both away from here because neither one of them, you couldn't make a full human being out of both of them. because neither one of them was doing what they were supposed to do in the role they were supposed to play. Y'all supposed to be shooting guards.
Hey,
Y'all
but guess what? I'd rather had a cheaper bum than the more expensive bum.
I don't want no bum.
If I got to get rid of a bum, because you're gonna end up with a bum regardless. So it's pick your poison.
Well, thing is, just like you say, if you're not going to spend any money and you're going to try to do it on the cheap, you get what you get. Okay.
Hey, I've been saying that.
Yeah.
Haven't I been saying? I said they cheap. I've been saying this, bro. I've been saying these dudes don't want to go out and get the talent because the talent costs money. And when you over here, when you got the general manager over here trying to budget ball, okay, he budget balling. But I mean, at the end of the day, on the real note, obviously, I don't expect Bogey to go over 10 again. Like, I think that's a rarity, you know. But hey,
but wait a minute. This is the problem. Most of these were uncontested shots. Now, in your rehabilitation from your knee injury, aren't you supposed to be out there trying to work on your shot too? You had all of this freaking time to work on your shot while you rehabbing. You're doing basketball movements just to make sure that you okay.
That's because you know what happened? You know what happened? You know what happened? This shit popped in my head. Nate gave Bogey a choice. He said, come to shoot around and go home. And Bogey went home.
Well, hey, this is self-inflicted. You see, this is self-inflicted.
Hey, excuse me, man. Listen. I'm fresh out of the garage, man. So listen.
Hey, man.
I might throw some crazy stuff in here, man. But listen, man. Hey,
everybody who watched that game need to go to the garage. Because
who is this? We can't shoot
on national television. That's my problem.
We can't shoot in the building. TV. Shout out, we can't shoot. What's up, Juan? Talk to me, man. What's your thoughts on the game, man?
Hey, good to see y'all again, man. Everybody in good spirits, not from this game, but just everybody's good, bro. I had a talk with Brandon Richardson in New Pack City. He's like, man, this team can go far. We can win a championship with this group of players. I said, boy, stop. I said we ain't beat nobody in the top 4 with this team. I said, first of all, we can't shoot. We too small on the interior, and you got a coach. You got a coach who don't make in-game adjustments. I said, stop, man. He's like, well, we got a top 7 center, a top 10 shooting guard, a top 10 point guard, and I said, and we still middle of the pack, possibly could be a playing team with all that. Really said, but anyway, man, back to the game. 6 for 36, bro. Against the worst shooting 3-point team in the NBA, the Knicks. The Knicks are the worst in the NBA. They brought up they showed the stat. Like, they're even worse than us, and they shot almost 50% tonight. And just like you said, Damon, like, when does it come to a point and they say, okay, stop shooting threes and attack the basket? You know what I mean? Attack the basket, get into your mid-range game, do something besides shooting threes, bro. Like, we made the game so easy for the Knicks to just get long rebounds, go into transition, and we just kept shooting. And I'm just like, I know we down 3 people, man, 3 starters, but this was just terrible, bro. It's terrible.
Listen, Juan, I seen it from the beginning of the season, bro. I was like, not the first, I would say the first 5 games, I was concerned. I was like, you know what, maybe it's just a slump. You know what I'm saying? I was like, maybe we're in a slump to start the season. That does happen, right? So, I was like, damn. But then, bro, I'm like, we cannot shoot. And then, you know what else I hate? We keep shooting threes, right? One, we keep shooting them, and it's like nobody. And I blame the coaching staff. So from Nate on down to the players. They will keep shooting threes, and I sit here and I wonder, I'm like, okay, how many shots does it take? Because all of us have played ball, right? And you get your shot, maybe 2 or 3, you're like, oh yeah, shit, it ain't good. I ain't hitting right tonight. Like when you can feel when the ball not leaving my hand good tonight. Let me find another. It's like nobody says, you know what? Let me find another way to score a bucket. And that's why y'all heard me always complain about my wing players not being able to attack the basket. I was screaming this last year because I was on Hunter ass about it and Huerter. And then that's why I was saying with Clint Capella, right? With Clint Capella, you have no options. Big O is too small. And with Capella, if Capella had just half a decent post game, when the shot's not falling, you can at least say, hold up, guy, let's try to throw it into the big man. Let's see what he can do from close range. But we have no options, bro. When that shot not falling, we have no other ways of scoring the ball except the only person who can get to the basket is Trae Young.
Yeah, man. And before I pass it on to Ticket, man, like fans, like real fans, they just fans. They watch highlights and they watch box scores, and that's how they deter the game. Like us, they actually watch the X's and O's of the game can tell you like this team is a long way from contending, bro. Like we are not one Bogan Bogdanovic away from getting to the top of the Eastern Conference Finals. We are a long way. We need multiple pieces. We need a bench. We need some fluidity within our offense and our defense. I mean, I looked at Trae. They was just blowing by him. Like Trae was like, you can go right to the rim. I ain't gonna stop you. Bogdanovic was the same way. They was attacking both of them, dude. And I was just like, ain't no way in hell we beat anybody when guards can just beat up our shooting guard. I mean, our point guard and our sixth man that comes off the bench, man. I know we're gonna have bad shooting nights. That's a given. Every team has bad shooting nights, but we're a quarter into the season right now, and we are still like it's like the Lakers, us, and the Knicks. It's like the bottom three teams as far as shooting the three, and we're also one of the worst fourth quarter teams as well. To add on to that, so we just got a lot of stuff that's on the bad end that's going for us, man.
Bro, how many times I've been telling y'all, man, this team not good enough. How long have I been saying this? Y'all done heard me say the time. We are not good enough.
I'm in the same boat.
The team is not built correctly. Okay? Travis Flink needs to, and this why. Go ahead, Ticket. Because when I start talking, I'm finna talk for about a couple minutes, man. You know what I'm saying? Because everything I be complaining about and everybody be getting on my ass. You lying, you tripping, you bugging. You see the shit now. I've been seeing the same shit, but everybody be like, no, man, this A, B, C, D, E, F, G. And I be trying to tell y'all, no, this team ain't good enough. And it start with the goddamn general manager, the way he built the team. And I'm going to go over that. Once y'all get y'all thoughts out, I'm going to say what I got to say, man, about this general manager and how he has failed this organization. And I don't care about the sorry ass draft picks. I'm talking about production on the freaking court. Point blank, period. Even with bad coaching, we shouldn't be getting our ass whipped like this. To one of the worst teams. This team, I was reading the Knicks news today. They talk about trading like half the team.
Yep.
And then we come in here and get blown out.
Sure did. Yeah,
the Knicks don't even want half the players. Half of them on the trade block.
I saw that too.
And we come in New York, Trae got them stupid ass shoes. You can't wear shoes like that and get your ass whipped. Now, I don't know what some people from around my way, when you put on shit like that and you clowning the other organization, you better bring your motherfucking A game. Even if we lose, you better go for 40 if we lose. You know what I'm saying? Hey. Go ahead, Ticket. My bad, man. I still got some more shit to say, y'all. Go ahead, Ticket.
Yeah. You hold up. Let that man talk. See, now I got something I got to say too. Go ahead.
Because I'm going to go back in that garage real quick. That's what I'm about to do. I'm going to go back. I'll be back, man. Y'all keep talking. I'm going to the garage real quick. I'll be right back.
No, you don't need to be going to no goddamn garage now. You come back and you all messed up. We'll never get a chance to say nothing. Now, hold where you at. Bring that liquor with you.
Man, I don't drink, bro.
Hey, stay away from that car exhaust, man. Don't smoke that. Don't smoke that. You're not supposed to smoke it.
I'll be right by the exhaust like this, John.
Hey,
go ahead, Ticket. Go ahead, Ticket.
Go ahead.
Right.
We can't shoot.
Hey, I made that name in honor of John, bro. So a few things tonight, in all seriousness. when your top 3-point shooter is Vic, that's
Ain't no fun when the rabbit got.
hey,
I can't even take this game seriously, bro. We got
hey,
this so bad.
hey. I had to start. I had to pop it off. Hey, man, look. Three things.
Well, he
Three
got
things.
for 3, wasn't he?
I'm finna hit that.
2 for
Hey,
2.
hey, I'll be
Two.
back, man. Hey, I'll be back. I'm gonna go hit the garage
All
real
right.
quick. I'll be right back.
Man,
All right.
go. What?
John, I'm gonna be
All
okay.
right.
Thanks. I'm gonna be okay, Dad. I appreciate you.
Oh,
No,
Lord.
no, hell. I got this strap waiting on your ass when you get back.
I hope you mean a gun.
Yeah, this one.
Okay,
This
you gotta say. I know you are elder, but you gotta say pause after that one, Pimp.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you should let me talk.
Good.
You should let me talk.
Hey,
No,
when John
no,
said
no.
that, when John said that, did y'all see Ticket Face? Ticket was like,
Yeah. See,
that's why I
y'all
was like, you gotta
double
say pop, John.
entendre. Y'all double entendre, folks.
John,
man.
you gotta
Y'all-
learn the lingo of the young kids, man. When you say stuff like that, you gotta
All
say pause, bro.
Yeah,
Good
y'all
gracious
work.
alive.
All
Y'all.
right, so I got a couple more things. I got a couple more things. Obviously we know 6 for 365 from 3. I mean, we can't. Hey, we can't shoot, bro. Hey, that's number one. All right, number 2. I felt like there was a small window in the third quarter, and I feel like my boy Clint let me down in the third. I think he probably gave her like 5 rebounds in the third. He let me down, bro. So I gotta
Somebody
hold
should
him
get that.
accountable for that. Um, the last thing, I mean, losing Murray early like that, I mean that's hard to overcome. That's gonna be hard to overcome right there. Um, I just hope he's not out for an extended period of time, like kind of like how John is. But you play the game essentially the whole game with 2 starters,
Yep.
Trae and Clint. I don't care who you playing in the NBA. That's hard pickings right there. Now, granted, we have played well and won games without key starters on the floor, but you can't expect it every single time. Eventually, it's gonna catch up with you.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like tonight it really caught up with them. It's one thing when you have your main guys making their shots, and then you have the supplementary guys like AJ Griffin and all those people making their shots as well. That's a good thing. But when those supplementary parts become the main parts,
Mm-hmm.
you don't. Now you looking at the 13th and 14th man as the supplementary part when he the 13th and 14th man for a reason. So, I mean. Yeah, bro, this was ugly, bro. I'm not really a fan of burning the tape, but I don't even think this had anything to do with no damn scheme. We couldn't make a damn shot.
Wide open shots too, like John said.
Yeah, and it's not like the shots was like. Now, if New York was clamping us up, I'll probably be on the Matt train. Like, yeah, we probably should have ran some actions and stuff. But
These are wide open.
had wide open. We had wide open shots. I could tell the way AJ shot in the first quarter. I was like, we in trouble.
Yeah.
We in some shit. Like AJ is normally a supplementary part. So when he gets his points, those are way more valuable. So now he's jumped into almost a main role with so many people out. And it seemed like he might be hitting that rookie wall a little bit. Now, hopefully
it's
he
all right. I really
can buzz up. It's not an insult, Matt. I mean, every rookie gonna hit it eventually. You rather him hit it
I'm just
now.
saying this. I'm just saying this early. It's kind of early.
Well, I mean, he a rookie. This the thing though. You a rookie at this time last year. He getting ready for probably 2 months from getting ready for the NCAA tournament based on the amount of games we done played. You see what I'm saying? Because in college you play 35 games if you make it all the way.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So how many games? How many
30,
games we done play?
30.
Like 26, 27?
26.
We played 30.
26.
So
26
he damn near he already in the ACC tournament right now.
Yep.
You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying, Matt?
Yeah.
So that I'd rather him hit it now
Then
than
later.
later on when let's be real, I know we're gonna at least be a play-in team. So when the games actually like matter and all of our guys are back, then hopefully he's got that second win, so to speak.
Twink,
Who else
I
I
mean,
got? Who else I gotta get?
ticket. I got one thing before
Yeah,
you keep moving on and you pass on to Matt. Hey,
yeah.
bro, dude, as formally constructed right now and seeing all the glaring holes that we have, do you think this is the
hmm
year that Travis makes a impact move to the starting lineup? Like, not Murray, but like, I know we signed Hunter, but do you think, like, I'm not saying move Clint or John or anything like, but do you think we do a package deal this year to like get some supplementary pieces in here, man? I know they're talking about Kuzma and all this other stuff, but like we
I,
have glaring weaknesses
I
right
feel
now.
I feel like we have no matchup when we're playing a big.
Mm-hmm.
So we gotta have that kind of option. When the Lakers won the championship,
Two,
in the bubble, they, huh?
two, two
We need two
big.
big.
We need two bigs.
I agree
One
with John on that one.
What
big,
we
two
no,
scoring.
it ain't that many scoring bigs in the NBA like that.
No.
That
I ain't talking about making no trades. I'm talking about cutting some folk loose and going and finding two scoring bigs.
Dog, we ain't gonna be able to do that right now,
I'm
man.
saying
Dwight
that,
Howard is available. I'll take him right now.
Now,
yeah,
Dwight Howard.
like they don't got to be a scoring bid. They just need to be.
Oh no.
They
Aggressive.
Got to have
they
some
really
scoring.
need.
Got to have some scoring down there.
I mean,
Otherwise,
well, you would want them to be a little bit more skilled than Clint on the offensive end in the post. I give you that, or at least make a small little jump shot. I get that, but you don't. I don't think you need two of them. You really need the main one. We need is somebody that can really make Embiid work.
and
That's
see,
Yep.
really
that's what.
that's the one that we need.
Yeah, but see, the reason why I said two scoring bigs, and I'm sorry, Matt. The reason why I'm saying two scoring bigs, match them up with Capella, have them both out there on the floor. Then you got somebody on the bench that you can put in and alternate them in all the time because you need a scoring big on the floor all the time. As bad as we shooting,
That
you need
that
something.
don't work. That don't. Nate ain't gonna have two big bigs on the floor at the
Right.
same time.
Now, wait a minute. Milwaukee has Giannis and has that what's it?
Portis, they
Yeah,
anomaly, man. They the anomaly
they,
No,
all
they the
year.
only they the only
they
team like
wait a
that.
minute. They Matt, you go ahead. We're gonna get into something that's gonna
Okay,
turn.
that's a good thing to get into right there. Go ahead, Matt.
But Minnesota got two bigs, and they're not looking spectacular. So I'm
They
not a
look
big.
horrible.
I'm not a big proponent of having two bigs, especially when I know you say normally,
You're
Gerald,
not
the
gonna play.
coach.
You ain't gonna have no pace.
No.
Yeah, I know what you're saying, Gerald. Like the coach has set the vision for the team, but like that's not how. Like as long as Travis is the GM, like that's never going to happen because that doesn't fit his philosophy.
Yeah, it
So
don't fit his or Nate's system, even though they got two
yeah,
different systems. It don't fit either
yeah.
one.
And Gerald, for the most part, what you said, I agree with the top part of what you said, but if I didn't see that Charlotte game earlier this season, then what you're saying will have a lot more weight to it. But I saw that
Which part?
Charlotte game. I saw Charlotte missing 4 starters coming to Atlanta and kick our ass the whole game.
They sure did.
And so when I look at this game, I'm not now on the surface. If you say Murray out, Hunter out, Collins out, and we lose, that's fine. I mean, we were missing that many, that much scoring, that many impactful players. That's fine. But you get embarrassed on national television again, after the Boston game.
I don't think
it should
I
be
got.
more competitive than what you're seeing. Like they just look disjointed. They look disorganized. And
They didn't look this bad against Charlotte. They didn't look this bad against Charlotte.
No. I'm saying Charlotte won against us missing. You said like we look so bad because.
Oh yeah.
They're
Well, we won those games too now.
No, not that Charlotte game. We lost. We got
No,
embarrassed.
no,
that game too.
that is one as well. I'm saying that it's at a point when you have people out, eventually, even though we have won games with people out, it's going to eventually catch up with you. And in my opinion, we lost the wrong person in
Well,
Murray.
I mean, it's okay to lose. It's not okay to lose like they lost tonight. This is unacceptable.
If you score 18, if you score 18 points, Matt, from the most attempted scoring zone in the NBA, you gonna get this. 18 points from the 3-point line. That ain't even enough to cover a quarter worth of scoring.
Nope.
No, it's not. And you don't have to shoot a lot of threes tonight. This is where we should have slowed the pace down, play possession by possession, and really attack the basket and try to get them into the penalty early. Something to counteract our bad shooting. But with
but when you wide open, you can't like. I mean, I get what Damon's saying, but in the rhythm of the game, if that 3-point shot is the best shot you're gonna get in them 24 seconds, like how you gonna drive the ball if the paint is already packed?
Yeah,
you gotta got 10 feet. You gotta got 10 feet away from you, and you got a 3-point shot. I mean, what else you supposed to do?
But they're
and that wasn't
open
even
for a
coaching on
reason.
Thibodeau.
They're open.
Huh?
What'd you say, Juan?
I said that wasn't even coaching from Thibodeau. I don't think so, because Trae would penetrate and he would find them wide open. And they would just brick it, man. Like he would get into the teeth of the defense and get into the lane. He'll dish it out, and he's wide open. I saw AJ brick 2 from the corner wide open. Bogey was bricking wide open, man. Like they was just wide open threes, man.
Bogey was airballing. The referee passed the ball to Bogey, and he damn near airball.
But see, wait a minute. I was talking about that particular shot in the beginning when I was talking on my 1 minute. What the hell you take that dumbass shot for in the first place when you had 20 seconds left on the doggone clock? That was the referee is part of the court. You grab the ball from the ref, wait on the rest of the team. This joker gonna try to shoot one of them Larry Bird over the side of the backboard 3-pointers and look like one of them damn Saddam Hussein Spuds back in a Rocket Freedom. Couldn't hit.
We had already, like, he shouldn't have shot that, but we had already, like, that shit was already over.
And so we can't keep. I mean, this is probably our last national game for a minute. If I was schedulers, I wouldn't put them.
We always gonna get MLK.
But I mean, but that's like what? That's another month and a half.
That's next month. That's next month. A couple weeks.
That's next month, man.
Another month from now. That's what I'm saying.
I mean, we the only playing team. We out of all the playing teams, we probably get the most. We probably get the most televised games. Hold on. Minnesota probably got more.
Yeah, because they got
I don't know how many Cleveland got. I think we probably got a little bit more than them.
But I mean, we need to make some trades. I mean, that's clear. But I don't know. I don't feel confident in how I feel about Nate. But I just don't feel confident that even with some changes, it's going to do much. Like I just feel like they don't have enough. They don't. To me, they just play lifeless. They don't have any.
I got a question, Matt. Do you feel like if we had let's say, put whatever ex-coach in right now, do you feel we would have won this game tonight?
No, and like I said, it has nothing to do with winning or losing. It would have been closer. It would have been more competitive because you gotta fit. Because like I said, I didn't see not just the Hawks. I didn't see other teams. Miami, another example, missing 4 starters against us at home.
We've done it. We've done it too. Miami. We've done it to other people too, now, Matt.
Yeah, we have. But what I'm saying is, it's what did I say to them? I said those are the games we shoot well. Can you win a game when we don't shoot well? Like Murray was talking about.
There's no such thing in today's NBA of that, Matt.
You can win a game when you don't shoot well. There's plenty of
not in today. In the 90s, yeah, because everybody got to the free throw line. That's not that in today's NBA. if you look, they shoot well from the field too, because they drive to the basket. When I say
No, I'm
shooting, I'm
talking
talking
about
about
from
field goal
three.
percentage.
I'm talking about from
if we're
three.
gonna
They don't shoot. They don't shoot well
That
from
no,
three point.
that's impossible, man. Now you can
if we
It
get
wasn't
outshot
possible.
from three and still. It's
yeah,
impossible to shoot bad from three and win
yeah
in today's NBA.
we saw this game last week, gentlemen, when we played Philly. Like Philly, I think Philly shot pretty bad from the outside, and they just used Embiid to beat us up in the fourth quarter, to take over the game. Like he was a low post threat, low post presence. He was getting banged. He would hit his mid range. He was going to the free throw line, and we couldn't do anything to stop it. We don't have anything like that. I'm not saying we can go find something like that, but we need something, some constant presence in the paint, somebody that can dribble, get to their
Give me a
spot.
name. Give me a name.
Who's
Besides Dwight,
available?
we know Dwight. Yeah,
Who's
that's the key.
available?
That's the key.
No, hey.
The only
It's
name I can think of is
the Hawks'
DeMarcus, man.
job.
DeMarcus Cousins.
Gentlemen, it is the Hawks' job to go and find that person. Us naming people don't mean a hill of
No,
bean.
no, we
Hawks'
can't
job.
say what I'm saying. I agree with what Juan's saying. What I'm saying is to take the conversation forward, just brainstorm a little bit, because all of us know, we're saying a lot of problems, but when you say problems, naturally you got to propose a solution. So
Mhm.
that's the reason why I asked for
You're,
give me a name.
you're
But
absolutely
my
right.
thing is with
And my solution is Hawks, get your scouting department in gear, go find somebody. Because see, the thing is that the names that we call out, and there are going to be very few names that we're going to be able to call out, because it's not that many people that bring what we need to this team. It's time for the Hawks to go look for these folks, because, and just like you all were saying when I was saying this earlier, that's not part of Nate's system, might not be part of Travis's system. Well, the system that you have right now isn't working unless we shoot well. Okay, if we don't shoot well, we're dead.
I said
Yeah.
that. I
We're
said that. I said when we don't
dead.
shoot. I said that's to me the sign of a good coach.
Oh,
Can you win a game
so
when you don't hit all the shots?
I'll take that. I'll take what I said back. I need to rephrase that. It'll be impossible. It will be impossible for the Hawks, given our system, to shoot
Yeah.
bad from three and win,
Okay.
because we're
We got
predicated on a lot of
We
spacing.
jump shooters. We
the,
jump
I'll
shooters.
I'll take that. I'll posit that. I'll take that.
the Hawks
But
have to hit 8 to 12 3-pointers a game to be in any game. I think so.
That's
8 to
all,
12.
and that's it.
8
That
to
shouldn't even
12.
be
They
that
have to hit 8 to
hard.
12.
Now that you said that, I don't know. Did you all watch the whole game?
I did.
I
My eyes
watched
hurt,
2
but I
quarters, bro.
did.
I couldn't do
I
it.
watched the whole thing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I watched the
it.
whole game.
I know it was
Sadly,
painful, but
it was very
that
painful.
I don't know whether you all caught it, and I'm trying to. Well, I hadn't changed my channel. I'm gonna go back and look and find this. The young lady, the on-court reporter, was talking about how they were practicing 3-pointers under duress as a fun game during practice. What they were doing, they were laughing and joking and talking and trying to make each other laugh so that they won't miss free 3-pointers and stuff like that. And I'm sitting up here, as bad as you all shooting, as bad as you all been shooting from the beginning of the damn year, y'all sitting up here calling a laughing, joking, kidding around practice for shooting 3-pointers, or distracted practice. That's what they refer to it as. You're going to call that some type of drill in order to enable you or to improve your 3-point shooting by doing some old crazy, stupid crap like that. Look,
I understand where it's coming from, though.
these
If you hear me out,
man, look, if you can't shoot, y'all need to stay 2 hours before and 2 hours after getting familiar and comfortable with your shot. That's the drills that I used to go through. Okay, that's what our coaches demanded from us, and especially right now with you. I mean, you stinking up Madison Square Garden all over the freaking country in representation of my city, bricking threes wide the hell open. That's unacceptable.
Well, John, we got a new era of our players that we're talking about right now. You're not gonna have. You're not gonna.
I
Hey,
understand.
hold on. Let me finish. you're not going to have no players that's coming in and doing those things. There's only a select group, the really good ones that want to be very good, that want to be legendary, that's going to do things like that. Your Jason Tatum's, your Devin Booker, so on and so on. I get what you're saying. I get the philosophy of why you're saying. I also get why they was doing a distraction 3-point contest, because he's probably trying to loosen up the mentality and the pressure on those guys. They just lost to OKC, and now they got to go on the road and play the Knicks. However, to test back what you're saying, they should be doing more shooting and game shoot shots in practice that they would take in the game, because we're looking pretty bad, man. Like, I mean, these are just standalone repetition 3-pointers that we're missing, that I bet these guys under no pressure in practice will hit 20 in a row.
Free throw. I mean, we're missing practice threes.
Practice threes. These are set practice threes that you just keep throwing the ball to and you keep shooting them.
And we used to run a drill, and I got to go back to mine. We used to run a drill. Coach just tell them, y'all just dribble, y'all just run your sets. When I blow this whistle, wherever it is that you are, take a shot. Wherever it is that you are, take a shot. Just run. Beep, beep. You got to make that shot, because 9 times out of 10, the shot that you're going to get once your play that you initially run breaks down, it's going to be a helter-skelter type shot. And the Hawks do not do well when they have to put it up uncomfortably. They don't do well when they put it up comfortably. Okay.
Yeah, we already said that. What we know we're a bad shooting team, man. And I think DeMond said it too, man. Like, it's starting to show now. Like, everybody's like, oh, we're on the 26 games. Well, damn, how many more games you want us to get before we start to shoot well?
Yeah, we're a third of the way through the season now, bro.
We're a third of the way through the season, man. Like, we starting to show signs of who we might be for the whole season, man. We might just be a team that just cannot shoot.
Yeah. So what now? We've identified the problem in many of our talks after the game. We can't shoot. I got my man up here, we can't shoot as his name. Now, what you gonna do about it, Hawks? What are y'all gonna do? You got to work on it. Can you change the team tomorrow?
What you expect? Listen, man.
Can you
they
change
suck,
the team
bro?
Tomorrow?
Okay.
If you can't,
they are what they are.
They terrible. You don't think they ain't been in the gym trying to get up shot? Hell, that's what the nigga Trae was just getting in trouble. Hey, it's so ironic that Trae turned down shoot around. I'm like, nigga, really? You need to be up in that.
let's deal with that.
But y'all know shoot around ain't really shoot around, right?
And see,
Yeah,
that's the problem.
It's really walk through.
Bro, those players got access to that court anytime they feel. MVPs and GOATs.
Oh yeah, that's true.
They be after the game getting. Look at Giannis.
Yeah.
Where's our players at? Where's our players at?
They got paid already.
Where they
got paid.
That's
got paid. They ain't got to do that.
0 for 10 from 3, bro. Come on, man. Come on.
So, and my point is
nothing. What they need to do, they need to change the way they listen. Listen, man. Check it, right? This team is built so bad. You can't even go to different ways to score the ball.
Sure can't.
You can't even say, hey, attack the basket, because they can't beat their man off the dribble. Okay? You can't even say, let's throw it inside, because the one who got the moves is too small, and the one who is 6'10", 7 feet don't have no moves.
Yep. Drake is shaky with his hand
way to score the ball, bro. So guess what? When these jumpers are not falling, when these threes are not falling, we're stuck like Chuck. And I bet you money, if somebody went back and look at all our losses, we was terrible from 3, terrible from the field. Now we don't lose a game where the other team shooting 60% and we shot like 50%, right? To where you like, to where it was a shootout. It's either, listen, when we lose, we lose. We shoot bad. You understand me? Couple losses. The only reason kept the game close was because Trae was getting to the line 10 or 12 times.
I'll give you one game, the Rockets game. They probably shot around 40, 45 to 50% there, and that was mostly Trae and DeJounte, but we all know how that happened.
But
Come on, man. And so look, you say, listen, we can't shoot the ball, or nobody can attack the bat. Nobody can beat their man off the dribble and get to the basket consistently. The big has no post game. What other way are we supposed to score the ball? Anybody?
Yeah, man. Like and like Trae, like we want Trae to be this transcendent superstar, man. But again, he had another bad shoe night. I know he had to shoot some shots or he had to put it up, but like I'm not going into deep dive on him. I'll let the rest of y'all do that. I know he took some terrible threes and made some bad passes, man. But like somebody showed the thing. I think it was you, Demond. Like this joke on record for missing more than 1,000 shots this year plus. You know what I mean, man? That's bad. That's bad.
He's on pace.
Yes.
He's on pace
To miss 1,000 shots. To miss
Right
1,000
now,
shots
he
this year.
leads the NBA in missed shots, which
Yeah,
is
he's on
for
pace to
us
miss
is
1,000
bad
shots.
because he take the most shots. And let me tell you how bad of a shooter he is, bro. He averaging 27 points. Guess how many shot attempts he averaged a night,
24,
John?
23, 24 a game. 23,
To
24. You
get
ain't got to look that up.
I think it's 21. It was 24. It's down to 21. It take him 21 shots
To get 27 points.
bro. Come on now. Come on.
now.
But fans don't see that. Fans gonna say he got
Come on
27 and 9. That's all fans see. He got his 27 and 9.
Let's dig into Trae.
And I'm only and real quick, I'm only speaking on Trae, but let me tell you something. It go for all these bums. When I say the only one who I'm giving a pass to is DeJounte, because he's shooting 45% from the field.
Hey. Now remember, Demond.
As a jump shooter.
Hold up, Demond. Remember about 4 games ago, you were giving that man hell for shooting 3-pointers. You remember that? But after
I'm giving who hell?
DeJounte.
Because the three is not that's not his game.
Hold on.
Okay,
but
go ahead.
He has improved.
He has improved.
Because what did he do? I think it was between the Houston game and that next game, he went into the gym for 2 hours just trying to see what was going on with his shot. When he came back, he was a much better shooter. That one hand throw up he does in the lane, man, that thing money. Yeah,
he been making a lot of those. I get John that one. He been making a lot of those.
That's why I want him to keep his 3-point attempts to a minimum. This is what I try to get across to people. When you are a player, you know what you're good at. You know where
I gotta log off, gentlemen. I'm gonna listen to the
I appreciate you, my guy.
I
appreciate
you.
You know where your spots are. So I don't understand why these dudes will shoot the ball when they're not even in the good locations where they should be. So I mean, like that shit, it baffles me. You're a professional NBA player. You can't get to your spots. That baffles me. And people try to tell me where the coach got to scheme them. Listen, man, when I'm playing, I could get the ball right now and go outside and play. And if I want to get to a location, I'm going to get to the fucking location. I don't need the coach to tell me. I don't need a play. I'm going to call my own
Cap.
I'm going to tell my homeboy that.
I don't know about all that, Demond.
I know about all of it.
Say Cap.
I don't know about all that. I don't know about all that. Against a professional scheme and defense, I don't know.
Say you gonna try.
No, I'm not saying I'm in the NBA, bro. I said
I ain't being literal. I ain't being literal. I'm saying the players that's out there, like they're playing against. Yeah, I'm saying the players that's out there, they're playing against professional scheme defense.
But they playing against scheme.
They playing against their level, man. They playing against their level.
I mean, bro, listen. They can't shoot the basketball, bro. They're terrible. They can't shoot.
Hey, can I say so real quick? I don't want to be on too long or whatnot. Have stuff outside, but end of the day, the roster suck. I know Demond trying to stress that, man, but I just want to draw back the attention to basically Travis. All right, right now, as you know, we can't shoot. You got horrible ball handlers. and then you have zero post players. That is the worst combination ever. And who put this team together? You have to look at the front office. Even if the coach want to design a play for a post player, who gonna post? I mean,
You don't
especially
post John
tonight when
Collins.
John Collins. You gonna say you don't, but again, I asked you again before, Matt, when you got nine out of 10 times, 9 out of 10 times when there's a switch on the pick and roll, what Trae Young does. Trae Young attacks the switch for him. If it's a big on Trae Young, that means it's a small on another player. But hey, I guess the coach got to tell Trae Young to pass the ball. But again, we know they don't see eye to eye. So hey, so we'll see about that. I mean, we know they don't see eye to eye.
But
What's your thoughts, analyst? Tell me what's your
Y'all
thoughts
got
on the game. What's the thoughts on the game tonight?
Man, I tell you what, we scored 89 points tonight and gave up 113. That is what I call just one of those nights because we didn't score enough to win and we gave up a little bit too much to win. Listen, I want to first start off with this, right? Usually I would come on here and I'll be like, Nate. Nate still gets some blame tonight. I'm not moving off from that. But I want to go to Clint Capella for a second. There was a couple times during the game where we were starting to get some momentum. More noticeably, that 17-0 run. We were able to go on that run, get it down to 1. Brunson goes down, he makes a 3, to put it back to 4, I think. And then, third quarter comes around, Mitchell Robinson he worked tonight on those offensive boards. And it wasn't just that he got them. It was the fact that when they got him, they were able to get 3-point plays, 4-point. They were able to get points off of it, which stretched the lead. I also want to put out there a little bit. The officiating was terrible tonight. Okay, they were calling everything. The whistle blew more than we made shots. Okay, yeah. I mean,
that ain't hard to do when you're only making 20 shots.
But
listen,
man, those are some horrible calls tonight, man. I'm telling you,
you got to play through it, man. Man, listen, I don't deal with the refs, man, because nothing happens when you complain about the refs. This was gonna happen. They're gonna say they're gonna do the little 2-minute review. Oh, yep, that should have been a foul. Woo, 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 woo.
That's something you can do about it.
Ain't nothing you gonna do, man.
About it,
bro.
Show them what a foul is.
It don't matter what a foul, man.
Show them what a foul is.
We need to be worried about. You know what somebody need to show us? Somebody need to show us what a jump shot is. That was somebody need to be showing.
No.
Yeah.
We talking about the
and you know what?
It is a problem though. I mean,
talking about the officials.
They can't shoot the ball. They's terrible.
We already established that, but
fired. Listen, you can fire Travis and Nate tonight. Get them out of here.
So who you gonna hire in Travis' place?
Now who you gonna put in their place?
Landry can run it.
Oh please, God, come on, bro. Come on.
Hold on, I just got a notification.
No. You gotta.
I got a notification.
What's up? What's notification?
He froze. hey, the Lord said you get a notification to freeze your stuff.
Hey, what they say?
Can you hear me?
Analyst, what they be saying? God is good. Hey,
can y'all hear me?
God is good, won't it? You step right in there.
Go ahead.
Can y'all hear me?
We can hear you.
I thought it had said Hawks and McMillan agree to mutually part ways.
Oh, I was about to. You would have saw me praise God on stream. You would have saw me praise God.
But okay, analyst. What you got?
One could dream, Gerald. One could dream.
Analyst, what you got for Nate tonight?
As far as what?
Now you said you're not absolved.
You said you had some blame on.
You said you had some blame for him tonight. What do you got?
First of all, his rotations were terrible.
Who's supposed to rotate, man?
Oh,
I'm not talking about I'm not talking about the depth of the players. I'm talking about the timing of the rotation.
Oh, I was like that. We ain't got nobody.
I'm about to say, I mean, we got half the team out, but I'm talking about the timing. I thought, I'll be honest, when we didn't convert on that 17-0 run, when we got it down to 1, I was like, this game probably over, bro. I said, well, we're not getting back in this. I said, they just keep hitting shots and we keep missing them. But I didn't like some of the timely rotations tonight. And I mean,
Bro, they got arrested. Ain't but 7 of them.
Huh?
They got arrested. Ain't but 7 of them. Can you hear me?
Yeah, but yeah,
we hear you. Analysts don't care about that shit, man.
Yeah, I'm just,
analysts don't care.
It's just one of those games. I mean, but like you did say, I'm gonna address you now as we can't shoot. I mean, listen, Murray going out. I think had we had Murray, I think we would have won. I think he kind of brings back the tempo that we needed the game. Maybe he can get in his sweet spots. But listen, I tell you this. I mean, it was just such a blah night. I mean,
bro, even the crowd was blah.
Yeah. I mean, man, and by the way, John, real quick, you were talking about how they were sticking up Madison Square Garden, your home. I mean, they just took the Knicks job for a night. The Knicks been doing it for years. I mean, they just took their job for a night.
He paid to play for Atlanta.
You were talking about how you were all upset about how they were stinging up your Madison Square Garden, your city in New York. I was like, hey,
no. My home is here. I wasn't saying nothing about no doggone New York being my home. No, sir. But they were stinking up national television, and just like everybody else was saying, hey. Now, I've done it with the Falcons before. I've called the league office and said, look, man, can you flex us? Can you please flex us? Because, see, nobody else needs to see this mess. We don't have a team to show that the country needs to see. Can you flex somebody else into this spot? Because we do not deserve to be on national television.
You called the league office.
So,
my goodness.
I thought, hey, man, we don't need to be on TV. Not national television. We need to keep this shit a secret.
Yes, wasn't we on national TV today?
Yeah.
I told you, man.
That Boston beat down.
Every time we play on ESPN or TNT, we get our ass whooped. We need to be on NBA TV. Okay, that's what we win at. We don't win on. We don't win.
NBA TV
on Valley Sports.
I'm about to say Valley Sports. We better be on NBA TV and Valley Sports, because man.
And if we happen to get a win, let them find out in the morning.
It seemed like a curse. I mean,
but the shooting, that shooting been happening the whole year, dog. I've been trying to tell y'all.
Yeah.
I've been trying to tell y'all, man.
But Damon,
the problem now, what you gonna do about it? Now you got Bogey back and he's shooting like shit.
Well,
what's the
really
move?
That should tell you something. I mean,
get rid of him.
Oh, come on now.
Well, you already got rid of one shooter. You can't afford to get rid of another shooter right now, man.
Hey, man, you don't have one. What you mean get rid of him?
If you look at the numbers, yeah, we don't have one. When we look at the numbers.
Yeah. I mean, but see, you know what? One of the things that we need to do, it definitely, like you said, Damon, need to drive to the basket. But none of our players know how to do that. Say, for instance, you got a dead run to the basket.
They can't get past their man. That's the problem, man.
Well, Damon, you don't have to all the time. You can sucker him into a foul. You can just throw that shoulder into a shit. And make the
only the superstars gonna get that.
John, next game, I want just watch these dudes dribble the basketball, man. They can't get past nobody, man.
They can't
dribble. Get past nobody, bro.
Hey, they need to buy that dribble up ball.
Hey,
dribble up.
When I say it need to be a system in place where they don't gotta dribble,
how the thing
y'all
work?
tell me no.
You
What
can't.
we
We talking about attacking the basket. That's what we talk about, Matt. We're not talking about you. You just trying to just say run a play.
We need plays, by the
So
way.
I mean, bro, this shit ain't gonna work, man.
Matt, Matt, a play would not have worked tonight.
So we couldn't run. So we couldn't run sets to the basket tonight.
Listen, tell Travis to fire Nate, so we can get another coach in here, so I can sit
Hell
here
yeah.
and be like
I'm
this.
for that.
We got a new coach.
for
No,
that.
because guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna sit right here.
Matt just want to see his. Matt just want to see his kind of
And I'm
basketball.
gonna say that. Well, this what Matt failed to realize. We don't have the talent. The players are not good enough.
I know
They
you.
can't.
I know you.
They can't even hit wide open shots.
I know you, but I'm saying the guys, Jared Culver shooting wide open shots, Vet Creechy shooting wide open shots, Aaron Holiday shooting wide open shots. Of course, they wide open. They wide open for a reason.
Right. They can't shoot. And who went and got them players? Who got them?
Bro, they don't minimum.
But what I'm saying is
minimum hey, 1 point.
No, why did he go get them if he know they can't shoot? If you just sit there and say we know they can't shoot. I'm asking you, why would my general manager go get us 4 dudes? Or no, you just named 3 dudes who can't shoot.
Because they're good. They're good defenders. Well, at least 2 of them are good defenders. And so he
that's Nate type of ball, right? That's Nate.
But hold on, They substituted offense. They substituted offense for defense, and Nate.
Who did that?
We all.
But he did it for a reason, Demond.
No, let me tell you why I'm blaming Travis for that.
We were like, we can't.
Because let me tell you why I'm blaming Travis.
No, it wasn't me.
No, I'm blaming Travis because he failed to realize how to build a team. So what he's doing now, he's covering his ass to try to match the. Remember what I said the other day? I said when he hired Nate, they should have already had how this team should be built, figured out. So guess what? Instead of this year going to get an Aaron Holiday, improve the defense, you would have been doing this shit last year, and you would have had money to go get a better player. So now, since he jumped, getting on at the last minute behind the Powerball once again. Now you get rid of Kevin Huerter to go get dumpster diving dudes to play defense and shoot the ball. So,
Demond typically good defense in today's NBA. Typically, good defenders are not good offensive players. So we knew with the defenders that we got.
How many times you said, bro? We running out there we running out there with our defenders, people who can defend, are average at best. None of them is all NBA. They're average defenders at best. Okay.
Yeah.
And they can't shoot. He went and got the cheapest shit he could find, bro.
But Demond,
what are you gonna get?
Fire Travis, man.
Fire
Nate. Fire Travis.
Matisse Thybulle's a good defender. He can't shoot. PJ Tucker's a good defender. He can,
most
good defenders are bad.
They don't have to depend on them dudes, man. They don't have to depend on Thybulle. And how many minutes is Thybulle getting this year? Because they're just trying to trade his ass.
But even with Matt saying all that though, when somebody's constructing a team, unless y'all keep getting away from basic basketball and just fielding the team out there and Trav to do this dumb stuff or whatever, where the hell you think 3 and D come from? That's literally like you small forward play.
Mike,
no.
Mike, what's the most valuable player
in
the NBA? Mike, what's the most valuable player in the NBA?
All 5 players, bro. I'm not finna go into that with you.
A 3 and D player is the most valuable player in the NBA. That's why they're so hard. That's why they paid DeAndre Hunter $100 million because it's hard to find a player like that.
Because of y'all keep making the game of basketball difficult, man. Trying to make it reinvent the game and do all this other stuff. I don't know what Trav's trying to do. When you fielding the team that you begin with, your power forward and your center, who builds a team with neither one of them not being able to post? I never seen that to begin with. Period.
That's the players'
when you
fault.
Players' fault, whatever.
Failed to get better.
Analyst, you're not hearing me.
Stop it,
You're not hearing me.
You're blaming the players on the court, but you don't want to blame them in this.
Analyst. But somebody put the players together, okay? I already been on the wagon of the players' fault. I don't want to hear that from y'all when y'all been blaming the coach the whole time. I've been saying players, but now I'm moving on to the GM and everything because he put it together. He assembled these weak Avengers. He assembled them, and they suck. So what I'm saying, basic basketball, when you thinking about teams, because y'all keep, like I said, keep reinventing it. I don't want to hear about the Warriors, nothing like that and stuff like that. Just stop doing that. It's aggravating. Majority of teams need to stop doing that junk. Basic basketball. You do not have two bigs on the floor, and neither one of them you can throw it down to. That makes no sense. That's like having a shooting guard who can't shoot. If your shooting guard can't shoot, then your small forward better be a bucket go-getter. Like, you're not going to sit there and have a shooting guard and a small forward, neither one of them able to do anything from the perimeter or something like that for you. That's just a bad semblance of a team. It's just bad. Because like I said earlier, for a minute, it's a bad combination of not being able to shoot, not being able to dribble, and then you have no post players because when the shot's not falling, well, then you should have somebody you can depend on in the post. Last season, a lot of times when shots wasn't falling, at least we had Gallo who can post somebody up from 15 feet down and make something work. On top of the fact that, yes, Gallo is able to shoot, but what Gallo brought, the most important thing Gallo brought to us was a semblance of a post play because Gallo could post up, cause some teams to hedge his way, and then he can either pass it out. Gallo either made an assist, get fouled, or scored when he got the ball 15 feet down. We don't have that. It's a poorly assembled team, like I said, and that's what we keep going back to. Travis be slick trying to tank. He okay kind of getting to the playoff, look like he trying to do something, but he really ain't out here trying to win.
Even though we had that player last year.
But Mike, it doesn't, I don't know. It doesn't make sense to get players that don't fit your system, don't fit your identity. Like that doesn't make any sense.
You know what else don't make sense? You know what else don't make sense? You know what else don't make sense, Matt? Get the coach that don't fit your shit.
But okay, we can say that, but I'm just saying, like it's
because you give him a pass for that. You sit there and say, "Oh, I give him a pass," even though we all know that's stupid.
In hindsight,
but it ain't in hindsight because, like I told you, it's not in hindsight. It's not in hindsight. Y'all told me it's not in hindsight. Y'all told me, oh, he was forced to hire this dude. Y'all said this is not even a Travis guy. Ain't that what y'all told me? Y'all said that. So if he know that, you don't hire somebody who's not your guy. And you do that, guess what? You accept responsibility if this stuff fails. And it's failing. So you can't sit here and not give Travis the blame for that. Y'all give him a pass for that.
I said it many times. I give him blame. I give him culpability. I give him accountability for getting emotional.
I don't be using them formal last words. You need to get on his head.
No, I'm saying I give him blame for getting emotional and hiring somebody who he doesn't share a vision with. But also in that same vein, he has never had a post player because he does not believe the game should be played through the post. He believes the game should be played through the perimeter and through guards or small forward or the perimeter. So that's why we don't have post players. That's why we will never have post players while he's the general manager. Why would he get players that don't fit his vision? Like that don't make any sense. Like
saying like we got the wrong GM.
But I'm saying it's not a video game either. But what I'm saying is,
tell me what you can either in the post.
You can either not like the vision and
fire him. What you say, analyst?
No, tell me a team that is
Shaquille O'Neal. There you go, right there. Look that up.
Y'all going
in
back
modern
to,
NBA,
modern NBA, bro. That's 2000, 2003. What are you
I give them people. I give them people. LeBron would be able to slow the game down, bang, and then slow the ball. And KD 15 feet.
Durant plays on the perimeter.
You hear my question?
So Giannis play the perimeter. Is that what you tell me?
But he has guard skills. He's not.
That's not the question. That's not the question.
Analyst, what's the question?
That's not the question. I asked. And don't add no modern NBA because that's not what you said.
What team has a post presence that has won a championship? That's what I asked.
And we Milwaukee to you,
huh?
Milwaukee, LA, in the bubble.
LA. Hold on one second.
Anthony Davis in the post. What are you talking about?
Hold on one second. Just
Bro, come
because, wait a
on,
minute,
analyst. Who you talk, bro?
wait a minute. Hold on.
That
Hold
ain't
on
the
one
move,
second.
bro.
The team that won the
Just
championship last year
because-
didn't.
Analysts, hold up, analysts. Just because you may not have a person in the post that won a championship does not mean that doesn't work now. That does not
But
mean.
it also doesn't mean
Hold
that
up.
other things don't.
John, I just debunked his theory. I just gave him
But
2 of the
all-
last
but-
3
but all-
NBA champions.
Yeah, and
But
cause
all,
see,
but y'all, all I'm saying is either you go with the vision all the way, or you fire the guy with the vision. Why would he compromise?
Good, fire him then, because he
But
ain't
I'm
going
just
all the
saying
way.
you can't.
He ain't went all the way.
But what I'm saying, Demond, is you can't have a guy, you can't hire a guy with one vision and then try to make him change it halfway.
Exactly, Matt.
No,
That's why
hold up. We using the wrong word. We using the wrong word.
Matt, now say that one more time. What you just said. Say that one more time. And I'm the owner. You talking to me? I'm the owner of the Hawks. Say that to me real quick again. I'm the owner.
You can't have a you can't.
Matt, it's a setup.
Demond, you cannot. I know it is. You cannot hire a guy with a vision, and you have to see the vision all the way through, Demond. That's what I'm saying. Y'all want him to change the vision halfway rolling down. Rolling down the water. Y'all want him to
Hold up.
his philosophy.
So I'm the owner of the
that's
team.
That's not going to happen.
So I'm the owner of the team, and you just told me, hey,
Matt, you want to keep your job.
You shouldn't do that. You just said you shouldn't do that. So why is the general manager doing that?
What do you mean?
Why is the general manager in charge of the system?
That's what I mean. To me, that's
well,
what
Travis, he's the president now. He the but we know everything goes through Travis. We know everything goes through Travis.
But why is he in charge of how the game is played on the court? That sounds like the head coach.
No.
To a degree, you might be right. But see, the thing is that the way that it's supposed to work, okay, owner hires general manager. General manager, get me championship within a certain amount of time. Okay, general manager interviews coaches. Coaches, look, this is the type of system I want to run. I'm going to get you these players so that you can run this type of system.
It don't work like that all the time.
But Demond, Gerald, what you talking about is But Gerald, what you talking about is a GM that's basically only getting the players that the coach wants. To me, it's supposed to be the other way around. The coach is supposed to fit whatever because your general
manager didn't do that. So why are we not firing his ass?
White
Demond,
Mike,
you don't fire somebody because of one. Demond, you don't fire somebody because of one mistake.
White Mike,
hold on. But that one mistake just cost. He been a general manager for us how many years now?
How many?
We already
6 years. So
6.
6
that
years.
one mistake cost me 6 years.
6
Hey,
years. We already talking about
So Matt, he would be 0 for 2 in coaches.
That's
Mike,
okay.
coach
Well,
fired.
okay, all right. That's okay. Well, if you want to tackle with LP, that's fine. Man. If you want to tackle with LP, that's fine. LP was
that was 2 years.
LP was the 5th choice. We all know that. Okay, he didn't go out.
But he didn't have to offer him a contract. He still hired him. So he still got to get responsibility for it.
Matt, you make it seem like Travis didn't have no other options, nothing. He had no choices. He just had to hire Lloyd Pierce. He just had to hire Nick McMillan. This guy had plenty of choices. He made those choices. I just want, I hold Trae Young accountable, just like I hold when John Collins ain't earning his check, like he ain't doing shit now. Just like I hold Nick McMillan when he do that sorry bullshit, which is nothing. He don't really do nothing. Okay, I hold the general manager. Travis, because we know Landry Fields, he just a do boy. I hold Travis accountable. He put this shit together. He did.
But Demond, all I'm saying is, yes, he deserves some blame. But what I'm saying is, I'm looking at the positives and the negatives. The positives outweigh the negatives.
No, it don't. Because we on year 6 of him tearing down his team. This year 6.
That's
true.
And we're already in the playoff race.
You told me 7 years we should be winning the title. Am I correct?
Hold on, Demond. Analyst, you can't say, and we already in the playoff race, but then you ready to fire Nate. You can't. Don't even try to sneak that shit in there. No.
But Demond,
And that's why, Gerald. That's why in the group, that's why I say, if you gonna fire Nate, I need Travis up out of here.
No, but
Yeah.
Demond, it takes.
Yeah,
But Demond, what I'm saying is, it takes.
Gentlemen,
The reason that it takes 7 years.
Y'all gonna be rolling in
typically-
circles about that.
hey man, White Mike, go on ahead, man. You need to jump in here, cause see, I see you bubbling down there. Go ahead, talk.
Go on, Mike. Go ahead, White Mike.
Man, I'm so damn pissed off. I guess I missed the first part of this, so I ain't gonna.
Hey man.
I ain't gonna rehash it all, but I am gonna say, man, this to me comes back to getting rid of Kevin Huerter for a 2 bag of Cheetos, and trying to act like we don't need if your team's a perimeter team, we're gonna get rid of Gallo and Huerter, and we're gonna bring in the Holiday brothers and act like somehow or another we're gonna be better because of it. No, what it is we cheap as hell. We didn't pay Huerter like we should have paid Huerter. He's the only one shooting over 40%. He's giving us spacing. Man,
And his
we got
defense
guys out here
wasn't bad.
tonight.
Mike, just want to add that.
We got
his
guys
defense
out here tonight, dude. They just sunk into the lane. They didn't even put a hand up on our shooters because they don't have to.
Well, I'll say this, White Mike. By the way, I love White Mike. I love his passion. But we did trade Gallo. And we got back Murray in return.
We lucked up on Gallo because Gallo could be out for the season with us.
That wasn't no even swap now.
Really?
Well, not for the
Gallo injured though.
Not for the Spurs.
Make it easier.
Man, we stink,
I don't blame. I mean, yes, but like I said, he tried to make the team better defensively, which he did.
Matt, let me ask you a question, Matt.
Since we were crying about the defense, I tell you that much. We're bottom 20th in the league in defense.
Well, that's because we paid $200 million to the worst defender in basketball.
Demond, I'm about to get that.
Go ahead, Mike.
Hold up. You don't get rid of your best shooter
too from the chat. But anyway, say that real quick, Matt. White Mike, go ahead.
I'm just saying you don't get rid of your best shooter and don't replace him. They got rid of their best shooter and had absolutely no replacement for him whatsoever.
You replaced it slightly with AJ, but at the same time, that's only one because you got Gallo and Kev. You missing 2.
We didn't know what AJ was gonna look like.
Yeah, you didn't know. He looked up with that, but I'm just saying AJ is literally our best shooter right now.
He did his due diligence on AJ, and
we knew what Huerter was. Huerter was.
Nah, I ain't giving him that analyst. He just took best available. Travis literally takes best available when it comes to our late picks. He just looked at it like, oh, he hurt.
But you're gonna talk about him when he.
I don't know. Hold on, wait, but y'all go ahead, Mike. With your question. Go ahead.
And it's all I'm gonna say.
Well, it ain't no fun when the rabbit got the gun.
We did not get better trading Huerter. We We did not.
I agree with you, Mike. We did get better with trading, which I agree.
And that's because Matt, ain't no play solving this shit.
I'm a Kevin Huerter fan, so
ain't no
I agree.
play solving this dog.
Hey, though, real quick though,
I was a Kevin Huerter fan.
I want to make sure I'm not tripping.
Only thing we didn't miss tonight was a dunk.
In a vacuum, yes, we got worse traded Kevin Huerter, but also
Matt, before we get to that though, no,
I disagree.
Let me say that we did technically get better numbers wise defensively. The Kevin Huerter thing, real quick, would make me mad about it. Everybody keep talking about you traded him, so a lot of people got on Kevin Huerter about his defense, but he really wasn't that bad. Number wise and stuff, he was the exact same, if not, I think a couple points probably better than Justin Holiday or whatever. So it's like it was just all proof and pudding that it was a cheapskate move. We were just too cheap to do it. That's why we did it. Other than that, all right, I just wanted to ask, man. I know I'm not tripping, but tonight I saw it. This boy do it every single game. He does it nonstop, but it is the coach fault. Y'all let me know in the comments, in the chat and stuff too, though. But I swear to you, we was making a decent little run, I think, cutting into the momentum at one point. I think it might have been second quarter. Trae Young comes down the court. He does his thing. He gets in the paint. He trying to swing it out or whatever to the wing for a three. The ball gets stolen. Knicks head down the court. Trae Young stays down on the end of the court. The camera comes down, panel it. You see 4 of our guys in the screen or whatever. The Knicks makes like 3 passes, maybe 4 passes. Trae Young yet to get into the screen. Open 3. Is it boom, knocked down. And if that might have been the same play. I might have been tripping, but it was within the series because it was literally like 3 plays in a row where we came down. The next one, I think Trae Young went all the way to the basket. He does this, but he don't run back on defense standing up. When Trae hits the ground, I already know we outnumbered going the other way. It's like it's dead. It's completely dead. It ain't happening. Hits the ground or whatever. Knicks go down the other way. Got the numbers. Boom, 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 score. My point is, now I want to get to, man, is that ultimately, who does that lay on? You know what I'm saying, or whatever. And do y'all not understand how much that impacts a game? That one player, mainly two. Again, before you open your mouth, Matt, because I got to go back because I feel like I got to teach y'all a little bit about just basic basketball. Basic basketball, because y'all be making the game too hard when it comes to modern crap and everything. You're making it too difficult, and that's why stuff be hurting. I got my
pen and paper right here.
Okay, basic basketball. Basic basketball. All right, y'all let me know. I'm gonna ask you the question, John. You probably know his answer. White Mike, I'm sure you know the answer. The young guy probably doesn't know. But in basic basketball, when it comes to getting back and stopping the team in transition defense, who traditionally or whatever, basic basketball is supposed to be back?
That point guard. And supposed to be trying to steal that sucker, steal it.
Point guard, first one in the system to cut it off. No, I'm saying basic basketball because modern changed it up, but that's the reason why your point guard isn't necessarily always your top scorer because it hurts when your point guard get into the paint and he does something that doesn't happen. Now then it's on your wings to kind of rotate up and do anything though. But even so, it don't matter who the player is. You hit that ground, you under the goal or whatever. It's your job and duty and dedication to the entire team to get back. Now, little stuff like that. Everybody point to the Matt Barnes, them comments and stuff, new era and everything like that. But most coaches, when it comes to team sports, they look to military and borrow from military when they want to come run teams. That's why old school stuff, when it comes to football, every sport, wear the same tie, you're going to dress up, come to this and that, to try and cut out the individualism. That's individualism when Trae decides not to get back to help his teammates stop or at least get in the way of players, whatever. Like to even think another thing too, Trae does that pissed me off is that when he even like trying to close out on players, man, it's like Trae really thinks that him not putting his hand up is not gonna make a difference. It's like, bro, it really does make a difference if you close out with a hand up. He literally just be looking at folks. I see him sometimes do like this. He swipes sideways. It's like he does this sideways action thing. It's like, Trae, what are you doing? You're like the worst, bro. It's like I'm sorry, man. I can't keep excusing that. And it's like, do y'all not see these little things? And somebody in the comments said that the Knicks hurt the right player because it was like, if it was Murray, that probably played the whole game. But the reason why somebody believed that with Murray, we probably could have won the game still is because Murray do all those little things. He's going to close out with the hand up. If he goes to the paint or if he turn it over, Murray's going to hustle and get back and try and get a stop or something like that. He's not going to just sit there and look at everybody run down there and then cherry pick basically or whatever. That's the AAU culture. That's him keep going back to pointing to the fact that, I played with Michael Porter. I ain't got no problem giving up the ball. That's that take turn bull BS. I'm a cherry pick. You come down here, I throw it on the glass to you. Oh, boom, we got a dunk or something like that. Let's jump a passing lane and get another fast break. I'm be quiet, man. That's done my time.
I gotta piggyback on what he said real quick. So another thing Trae do, and he done did it for 2 games in a row. I'm gonna have the same question: is it Nate or is it Trae? We come out of a goddamn timeout. This motherfucker go between the legs, dribble, double step back 3, damn near travel with a 3. And y'all think Nate drew that up? Even the dribble. He drew up.
And remember, this is out of a goddamn timeout too.
He drew up the dribbles too.
Hey, he did. He was like,
I don't know where to start.
Mike.
Okay.
I got a question.
Hey, start with Trae defense. That's what I want to know.
Okay, all right. Go ahead, Andrew.
Real quick. We're on a 17-0 run, right? Trae not in the game. McMuffin on the sideline. He looked back to the bench. He say, Trae. Trae walking up to the scoreboard, and guess what? He sub in. He go. He sub in. He hit his little chest. He put his finger up. He sub in, and then he come in. And then he turned the ball over. I think Brunson got a 3. Nate was like.
He probably want to take his ass out the game. That's what he wanted.
Nate only played him because he have to.
Yeah, that's it.
100 with you.
He
had no choice
on a 17-0 run.
You
ain't had no choice.
You got to put your star back in eventually.
Wait,
you can't just leave him out the game.
Wait.
The last game we talked about.
You just said the last game that Nate waited too late to put.
Thank you.
We were losing the lead. We were losing the lead.
If we
wait.
We were gaining the lead.
So are you telling me right now what Nate did? Just a yes or no question. When Nate made that sub, that was his dumb ass move.
That was a dumb sub, yes.
So
wait.
So him putting our wait. So the coach put it in. Your favorite player on the Hawks was a dumb.
I don't care about being my favorite player. We were on a 17-0 run.
So what you're saying is Trae should have kept his ass on the bench. Is that what you're telling me?
Nate should have kept him on the bench.
He's still gonna blame Nate. He's not gonna blame Trae.
So then, hold up.
Messing stuff up.
So then, hold up.
So you telling me? So Adams, you telling me my $200 million player shit? I should have put him in the game.
We on the 17-0 run without you, boy.
So
you gotta sit on the bench.
Boy, Nate can't win. But I told y'all.
Hey, listen.
I told y'all he can't win.
Listen, listen, Nate. Listen. Nate.
So if we was on a 17-0 run, as you said. Now let's say Trae stayed on the bench. The next 3 minutes we give up an 8-0 run. Then what? Then what you would have said?
I mean, that's a big if. We were playing really good.
Then what you would have said?
I mean,
he would have blamed. He gonna find a way to blame.
You would have said Nate waited too long. The players got you a 17-0 run.
You know that was the second run too, right? Because remember in the first half when we cut it, we was down what?
No, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about in the second quarter.
No, I'm talking about when we had cut it because we had went a earlier run to where we had cut it to 7 at the beginning of the second. It was somewhere in the second that Trae came back in, just fucked up the run, bro. I'm just like,
that's what Analyst talking about.
Oh, okay.
That's
right. Analyst, though, but when you said Trae had a turnover, though, Analyst, when you said Trae had a turnover,
there was one turnover, Mike. I will say there was one turnover I saw. I think he threw it to Brunson. He threw it to Brunson, and Trae tried to go back for it, and then he knocked it out of bounds. And Tiz he wanted to spit on Trae, but he tried to get back into it. But nah, I think one thing that Trae does have to do better with, he's got to get back on defense, or when the official misses a call, which it was that was almost done tonight. They were calling everything. They were calling everything, but he'll go hit his head, and then he'll go. You can hear him too, go, hey, and then he'll hit his head, and then I was like, Trae, you better get back.
Yep. And
it's crazy.
He's not trying to get back.
Hey, analyst, and Matt. Hey, tell me the difference between Trae losing this game and DeJounte beating the Nuggets. Because they both had 3 stars. Wait, who was out when DeJounte played?
Trey was out.
Collins
and Hunter was out. Trae went home.
Okay, so let me go all the way back to Mike, because I mean I'm still. Okay,
let's listen to Matt reinvent basketball real quick.
Right.
So would you say
it ain't gonna be a peach basket? It's gonna be a wooden basket.
So would you say Darius Garland is a good defensive player?
He better than Trae.
No, he's not.
He tries better.
They're the same. They're both in the bottom 5. They're both in the bottom 5.
He tries better than Trae. Getting back on defense is no stat for that.
Mike,
turn on the game.
They both in the
Here you
bottom
go,
five
man.
of their position group. Luka Doncic is in the
You
bottom five.
what he's saying is if you don't get back on defense, it don't go for or against your stats.
Luka
You can't
sucked too,
measure
though.
that.
Luka sucked. I
Huh?
agree with you. Luka sucked. At the end of the day, none of them Negroes play for my team, bro. So I don't care.
But Mike, but what I'm saying is Cleveland and Dallas were both last year and this year top 5 defensive teams. So if they both have very bad point guards who play defense, and yet they still have top 5 defensive teams, that tells me schematically. I know y'all say it's reinventing basketball, but something schematically.
I got
is
you. I got you, Matt. No, I got the answer. I got the answer.
I mean, I'll say this.
No, let him finish. I got the answer. Let him finish. I got the answer.
Toronto a lot because all their players slow-footed, and they got a 6'1" point guard who can't guard nobody.
One minute, y'all love stats, then the next minute y'all don't like stats.
Go. I don't ever say stats. I don't know that I spit a stat.
Man, I'm just asking you this, man.
I be talking
why
basketball.
Trae just can't play defense, bro?
Demond, I got the answer. Can I answer that,
bro? Let's do.
Let Mike answer.
Let me rebuttal real quick to that, okay? Because again, it's basketball, okay? All right. The same reason why Trae shooting percentage is where it is, all right? You like stats, so tell me Darius Garland's shooting percentage because I'm willing to bet a certain thing right now. Tell me Darius Garland shooting percentage. Yes, his defense, which is considering a lot of times his on ball and the half court stuff with everything like that. But when it comes to the team overall, it is a huge impact when you are taking bad shots, untimely deep threes that's leaving to breaks, and then on top of that, you're not even getting back to try and impede the first main ball handler to make the ball get moving different ways and everything like that. Like, again, that's why I always bring up actually watching games and seeing films. It's other small things that, yes, the stats won't necessarily play into the fact that Trae can be better at that will help the team overall, okay? Yes, those teams are still better. Luka, he sucked, but like I said, I don't really care because he's on there. And I've already said plenty of times, we'll have the same issues with Luka. It's just that he's bigger. We'll have the same offensive issues because they saying the same thing in Dallas or whatever. It'll be one ball, the high top screen roll. John be trying to tell y'all don't nobody run crap, but the same thing. Everybody do the same thing or whatever. Hell, I even seen the Knicks tonight or whatever, do their thing to get into the reason why the Knicks look completely different to an extent sometimes is because Randall. I mean, you got a post player in the sense that can get the ball and dribble or whatever, have handles. He can break down anybody who's basically guarding him because he's a mismatch for whoever's guarding him. When you put a big on him, he's going to beat him off the dribble. You put, your small forward type on him to try and move laterally or whatever. He can be physical with them and he can score from wherever. Now, he can be efficient. That's a different thing, though. But again, like I said, though, it's imperative that you pay attention to, like I said, when Trae is shooting, how he's shooting, those times of shooting, off the dribble and the bounce. Like I said, his shooting percentage as well, that plays a part into it. So that's why it's like, again, it's not like Garland. I'm not going to sit here and say that I watch the Cavs like I watch the Hawks. But when I watch the Cavs, especially when they do play against us as the Hawks, I don't see Garland doing the same thing. I don't see Garland not giving the effort to get back.
You telling me, Mike, you see Garland get back and trend? Because mostly what you're talking about is transition defense. So,
but why can't our guy get back? I don't care about Garland. Man, why Trae can't play defense, man?
Because he got
he's a bad
to
defender.
me, man, bro. What?
It ain't got nothing to do with if you good or not, man. It's about the effort.
Hey,
it's about the effort,
bro. When he be staying
down, I want to hear
that
about no effort. When I talk about my guys didn't give effort.
When he stay down court, bro. When he stay down court complaining, dog. Or when he do that fake fall down shit and he act like he slow to get up. Come on, man. Like, bro, we trying to win games and win a title, bro.
Hey, Matt, I need Trae when he fall. I need him to treat that floor like he in the club or something like that. Somebody pushed him. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're not finna stay on the floor and take your sweet little time to get up. You finna hit that floor like it's fire and you finna bounce up and do something. Like, Trae, do that for us. Like, so I'm going back to the taking away the individualism. That's thinking about yourself, bro. At the end of the day, I'm not asking him to go down there and block somebody's shot against the backboard. I'm not asking that.
Any game, but I could pinpoint any game, Mike. I could pinpoint plenty of in the Houston game. I could pinpoint plenty of times Murray turned the ball over and didn't get back on defense. Every guy does it. It's just You know what I'm saying? It's just we're pinpointing specific times that Trae
No,
doesn't
no,
do it.
I'm not
He doesn't
pinpointing.
do it.
No, you're pinpointing with Murray because more often than not, Murray does not do that. More often than not, than with Trae, he does not get back, bro. You will be pinpointing times for when Trae gets back. We got to find times when Trae does it. It's the opposite with him. I understand what you're saying. Everybody ain't perfect. You're right. But people DNA, majority of the time, what they do is get back.
He don't. A lot of times he either on the ground the whole time. You'd have thought his wife was on the floor with him. That's how long he stay on the ground. Or he arguing with the ref about to get a tech like he got tonight. It's like, or he just waiting to cherry pick, which never happened.
He show heart, bro. Come on now.
He show heart he show heart where he knows that he's going to get the shine in those areas.
Okay. Okay, Mike. What does that have to do? What? I believe the offensive rebounding was a bigger contribution to us losing than what the few plays you're talking about that involved Trae Young and transition defense.
Yeah, tonight the stretch of offensive rebound you're talking about in the third quarter that was bad.
We created those offensive rebound opportunities by freaking missing so many shots. Okay. We missed so many shots.
And they only had, and Mike.
Man, it was just.
I can't. Clint just got work tonight. Clint just got work tonight.
That's what I'm
Mr. Robinson handed him his lunch money, bro.
And see, that's the problem. You don't have anybody else.
More.
And see, why didn't they put Frank the Tank out there to collect 6 fouls at least?
What that gonna do?
6 fouls. Beat up somebody.
John, he did. It ain't like Mitchell Robinson. He ain't had like no 20-point game. It was one stretch in the third. It was a stretch in the third quarter where he got probably 5 offensive rebounds, damn near on 5 straight possessions, and it led to second chance points. You putting Tank in there, even if he fouls Mitchell, they still get the ball back.
No, what I'm saying on the offensive side.
So
I'm talking about on the offensive side.
What's 6 fouls gonna do?
John said, you got to make your shots.
I know when it's convenient, y'all love stats, but let's go to that plus minus with Capella tonight. Minus 25.
I'm just confused. I don't know.
Well, hold
They
up.
only had one more fast break point than us, and we scored more points off turnovers than they did. So
now that plus minus.
We lost because we couldn't shoot, Matt. That's really what it for the 3-point line. That was the number one reason.
I'm saying Mike brought and I'm saying like
okay. Man, I ain't talking about just this game. I was talking about a stretch that I saw that did hurt us at a key moment in the game. Yes, but overall in Trae Young's career in Atlanta, this is what I've seen like all the time. And I always go back to that one stretch when he missed the All-Star game and we had the Eastern Conference Finals run. Trae was trying more. Trae wasn't dying on screens. Trae wasn't necessarily just completely not getting back as like frequent as he does now or whatever. We need him to go back to that moment of doing more of the little things. During that time, he could have been better, but he got himself to a point to where he just wasn't so bad. And once he did that, I mean, the proof is in putting. You look back, the team overachieved. Like, that's why I try and be on Trae so hard about it, because I'm be looking at him like, bro, if you really do these simple things, dog, we can be like, what's the Boston record? Like 20-5 or something like that. We can be around that range.
No, we wouldn't be that good.
You don't think so, but I believe so if our best player does the little things, because I'm telling you, man, people in team sports and stuff like that, it's more obvious with like football, stuff like that or whatever, though. But like, I mean, offense is cool and everything, man, but people feed, they really feed and as a team come together, man, off of defense. Like, you sitting there getting somebody and everything, and you getting stops and stuff like that, like, that really start getting everybody going. They gonna do it too. They see you die for the ball, man, they gonna do it too and everything like that. Like, for a moment, say, for example, AJ ain't no leader, but I saw AJ, he dove to even trying to steal a pass. Like, that was like good hustle, AJ. You got down on the ground to steal a pass. I ain't too much seen nobody dive to steal a pass. Like, he dove on it like it was.
You haven't seen Trae dive on the floor for loose ball?
Man, I've seen him do it, but like Gerald alerted to back time and whatever, it's just not his consistent thing or whatever, or in the boring times or whatever. It's when the obvious, like, yeah, it's a big game, everybody going, and it's more like Trae is feeding off somebody else who got us all going. It ain't necessarily like it's the Trae leading part, bro. Like, I don't know, man. I know other people understand what I'm saying.
I know. It sounds like y'all
count.
want Mike
Hey,
Conley.
he got that
I don't know, it
200
seems like
million. He got that 200
y'all want
million.
Mike
Now
Conley on some nights. Then
he ain't
other
got shit
nights
to play
y'all
for
want a
now.
guy that can score 40.
No, Matt. You like being smart. You like being smart. I want Chris Paul. Chris Paul plays defense and he runs his team and he got decent offense and he give up his stuff. Trae Young's not a winner.
What do you mean he's not a winner?
That's what he keeps
How you gonna say Chris Paul ain't no winner?
I mean, he ain't never won no championship like y'all be
When has he won?
Let
me know
I
that.
like Chris Paul, but got 8 rings.
Gerald, I'm about to go pull up that parade, Gerald.
He's
Gerald,
won
I'm about to go pull up that
games.
championship parade. Give me the year.
Went to the finals.
Hold on, Matt, you
Hey, can I?
you
Who
used the
just
wrong
said that about
word.
Chris Paul? Hold on, who just said that about Chris Paul? Can I just say that when he was on Houston Rockets, they were ahead of that Golden State team that was amazing. That was Chris Paul, and when he got hurt, guess what happened?
They lost.
Thank you. So talk about Chris Paul like you want to, but you better respect that man. He wins games.
You don't have to be a champion to be a.
I give you.
You don't have to be
regular season games, but it's a reason he got that Chris Paul trademark reputation for a reason. Because most times or not in the playoffs, you're gonna make a trademark Chris Paul mistake.
Impacts the NBA, and you're gonna talk about the man is 6'1" and impacts the NBA, and you're gonna talk about he ain't got this or he ain't got that. 6'1" and impacts the NBA.
Matt, when you say winner, do you mean he didn't win the championship? Is that what you mean by winner?
Yes, he hasn't won a championship. He has a
You need to say he's not a champion. You can't say he's not a winner.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Okay, fine. Let me rephrase. He's not a champion. He
Matt
probably will never be a champion. And there's a reason why he doesn't win a championship. There's a reason why he consistently falls short.
Man, you know you're the Russell Wilson of this whole thing, right?
He laid an egg in the playoffs, bro. Did you see it last year?
He does it every year. Every year, I could point to every
playoff. And you know what, Matt? Hey, Matt.
I could point to.
And you know what? Hey, Matt. Hey, analyst. And you know what happened to us last year? Trae quit.
Yeah,
I mean, we can bring it back here, but we were talking about how great.
No, I'm just saying.
No.
Y'all be holding other players
trying to disrespect Chris Paul.
to different. Y'all be holding other players.
Disrespect. It's the
Trae
fact
Young.
that
Trae Young not a winner. He ain't a winner. He ain't let us know where we ain't been yet. He ain't.
I got him, Damon. When you finish, I got him.
He got his money. The dude don't play no defense. Y'all see it. I don't know why y'all scared. Just say he lazy. Okay,
but
he don't play no defense.
There's other great players who don't. Great. There's other.
If you gonna say that, Travis ain't a winner. Travis ain't a winner. If you gonna say that.
How not?
No, all he gonna say is
he ain't orchestrated no championship team.
He definitely ain't got shit winning here. Shit.
That was Bob Myers. That Bob Myers right there.
Bob Myers. Gerald, but how long Travis been here? 6 years, 7 years. Bob Myers said he still miss him. He still haven't replaced him. So
good, he can have his ass back.
Exactly.
But Gerald, I'm just saying. He said he hired 4 guys to do the job that Travis did by himself.
Would y'all trade Trae?
So what? That don't make him a winner. I'm saying by your definition.
Hey Lou, that SGA looking mighty nice right now, bro.
Right? That's what I'm saying.
Come on, man.
SGA real good right now.
Lou had the nerve to go into the chat told us SGA to pick. What did that be good? I said, bro.
Oh hell no.
Hell no. SGA.
Hey, I ain't lying, bro. I'm taking. If I had to pick, I'm taking.
So Gerald, how many 3-1 leads has Chris Paul blown?
Say what?
How many 3-1 leads has Chris Paul blown?
Has it been Chris Paul that blew him?
Was
it Chris Paul?
Hold on, wait.
Certified, Matt.
He
He's
always seemed to be
certified.
around.
You're barking up the wrong tree. Chris Paul is certified, my man.
How Chris Paul,
certified what?
He's an NBA basketball player that's an elite basketball player. He wins games. He's a good point guard.
He wins, and I just said he wins in the regular season. I just said that.
It's a Hall of Famer.
And he was about to win.
He's a Hall of Famer. He wins in the regular season. However,
If
his health lets him
comes
down
up
in the
short
end.
every single year. That is a fact.
So Luka
comes up. Y'all could go find 15 excuses, but he comes up short every year.
If he does win one before, if he does win one, hold on. If he does win one before his whole
Matt, you about to have folks start digging into your personal life the way you hold these standards, bro. Like people.
Hey, you know what? Y'all, hold on, y'all.
You talking about falling short because you just winning and you ain't got a championship, bro? Like, come on, bro.
Y'all know what? I got to figure it out.
Barkley ain't making his money off of that.
I got to figure it out right now. So check this out. Every time we talk about the players or Travis, it's always constructive criticism. Constructive criticism. That's the delivery. When we talk about Nate or Capella, get that motherfucker out. He need to get fired right now. Like, it's like extremists. Like, y'all got to keep the same energy. If somebody mess like DeMond to get anybody can get it with DeMond. Am I right?
Yeah, because they all terrible. This team ain't built.
But Gerald,
anybody can get it. But hold on,
I rarely hear.
Hold on.
We talk about people. I rarely hear us go to the owner.
So when you say
I blame the owner, what you talking about?
We rarely do.
Who did Rob did talk about Tony Russell the other day? What you talking about?
No, you came over here and said,
hold on, Russell that he don't Travis control the salary cap?
I have blamed everybody in this organization for this shit show. I blame them all because you know what? This organization been a shit show since 2000. Fuck them. Hey, Travis, Travis, get the fuck out. Nate, get the fuck on. Trae, you can get your ass up out of here too. Listen, I roll with motherfucker DeJounte. DeJounte, my type of nigga, dog. I'm gonna try to tell you that shit straight up.
I don't give a fuck,
bro. I don't care.
He said that is type of guy.
Bro, the way he willed that team to that fucking victory, bro, against the Nuggets, showed me everything I needed to know. Everything.
And the Knicks. Say we were down to the Knicks in New York.
Bro, go back, bro. Listen, shit that Mike was saying earlier, bro. You go back to that Denver game. It's plays where he lost the ball and he ran back on defense and got the fucking block, bro. That's the type of effort I want. You know what I'm saying? This guy there, and with Trae, he do it all the time. I could see, okay, a couple times, yeah. You got to catch your breath. He do it every time. And that complaining to the ref shit, bro. Listen,
it's old. I'm done with the complaining to the refs.
I like Trae. I like Trae, but you cannot sit here and fucking tell me that DeJounte Murray is not a motherfucking hooper. Now this team look better with him than Trae Young, dog. I'm gonna tell you that straight up.
Oh God! We've lost some core basketball.
Have you seen Trae shoot this year?
Come on,
Matt, have you seen? Okay, what is wrong with Trae shooting? Why is he shooting so bad this year? Is it because DeJounte Murray's on here?
I'm saying
it was because
I'm saying it's that
shoulder. I think it's personally. I think it's because he readjusted his shot over the summer. So
that ain't no good. We ain't got time for
that. Hey, man, readjusted his shot.
Hey, he ain't getting no play at the house, bro. That's what it is.
I think it's because he's got a kid.
Gerald, I would challenge that.
Hey, Matt, tell me that again, Matt. Tell me that again, Matt.
Matt,
what up with his shoulder? He did what?
He's been shooting ever since he's been here. That's that same flinger he's been shooting ever since he's been here. And now he's hurt. Now, like I've been saying on my lives, and just like I've been saying in these posts, they need to get somebody to examine Trae and either shut him down or do something because
shut his ass down, bro.
Shut him down.
If he quit shooting all them damn 35-foot threes, he wouldn't have to use that much energy.
That's my point.
Man, that little nigga need to get in the gym.
If you got to choose between rehabbing and then in the shoot around, something wrong with you. Something you hurt. You
Would
hurt.
would OKC make that move? Would they get Trae for Shea in the pick?
Bro.
Man, I don't want no damn Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, bro.
I'll take his ass. Y'all got me. Y'all got it fucked
Hey,
up.
that
I-
dude's
We're gonna have the same problem.
It's
What
like
type
it's
of
like
problem you
y'all.
gonna have?
It's like
He's
y'all don't.
6-something.
What I'm saying is there's levels to talent.
This dude
There's
did
levels
complain to the
players.
ref
And y'all act like
all
everybody's on the
day,
same.
bruh.
Y'all act like everybody's Mike. Y'all act like everybody's on the same plane. And I'm saying,
Well, Trae hasn't played
Nah,
on.
man. Let Matt
He
say what
hasn't
was
played
about
up
to
to his
say.
expectations.
Let
Go
Matt
ahead,
say
Matt.
that
no, he
silly thing
hasn't
he was
played up
about
to
to
his
say.
expectations. But what I'm saying is,
Trade,
y'all
trade,
act like
trade
everybody's on the
Gilgeous Alexander.
same level,
Come
and I'm
on,
saying it's okay if Trae his talent level is to the point where I'm okay if he's deficient in certain areas because he gives me
Trae is too talented to get back on defense after turning the ball over.
Right.
No,
Hey, it's a saying. It's a saying that we got in football, and they say talent get you fired.
You see, Matt. Matt. That's why I be telling everybody, man. That's why I be telling people, man. Stop being fans of players, dog. It clouds your judgment. You can't.
I'm not.
Bro,
fans
you
of players.
are so bro. You just sat here and said it's basically
Hey,
you just
Mike,
said it's
yeah.
cool for his ass not to get back on defense, dog.
What I'm saying, Demond, is who would you consider as the best two-way player in the NBA?
I don't know.
What do you mean?
Probably.
Who?
Would you say Jaylen Brown or Kawhi when he's healthy, obviously? But probably.
But that's where you're going wrong at, though. But that's where you're going wrong at, though.
So
You don't need to be
he's been
classified
pretty
as a
good.
two-way player
Hey, so
to get
make
back
your
on
point.
defense.
And make your point, Matt. Make your point. You said the best
Hey,
two-way
Mike's
player.
got to turn his shit down.
All I'm
Jaylen
saying is even Jaylen Brown. If you want to say Jaylen Brown, there's a reason why Jason Tatum is considered at a higher standard than Jaylen Brown. Jason Tatum is considered at a higher standard than Jaylen Brown is. He can do things offensively and take you to a level Jaylen Brown cannot. So
what the fuck that got to do with getting back on defense?
It ain't got nothing to do with it, bro.
I had a question for you guys. I had a question for you guys.
The player y'all looking for.
Hold on. Go ahead, Matt. Go ahead. Finish.
Go ahead, Matt. Go ahead, Matt.
The perfect little player that y'all are looking for. Y'all say y'all
looking for. Matt.
I'm telling y'all does not exist.
I'm not looking for. That's not the question, Matt. Matt, that's not the question, Matt. I just asked you. It's simple, yes or no. So what you told me was you won't mind Trae not getting back on defense, yes or no?
I don't. I didn't say I don't mind it at all. I'm saying
no, Matt. Yes or no, Matt. Yes or no. Yes or no. So you trying to?
I have a problem.
Oh, you sound like Drill. Now you got to add a caveat now.
No, I have a problem with it. But what I'm saying is I expect sometimes he's not going to get back on defense. I expect sometimes he's not going to be a great defender out there for 48 minutes, 82 games a year, because I know games offensively we would lose without his offensive production. So I'm willing to live with some games he's lazy on defense. Some games he don't get back in transition.
But he's not producing.
But what about this, Matt? Matt, but this is my counter. And I was just about to go there, Gerald. His offense is worthless right now.
Yeah.
He's not giving me shit.
Yep.
So let me look at his. I'm not
look, because it takes him 20.
Now his
21
defense
shots.
becomes aggravating.
It take him 21 shots to get to 20 to get 27 points. That's not good, bro.
He need exactly. They just said it in the comments. He need all his legs to shoot them deep, hard, difficult threes. That's what he needs.
I got 27 and 10. I will take that.
On 21 shots.
On 21 shots.
So now that we so
Matt don't know what efficiency is,
man. Wait a minute.
Name me the best efficient player. Name me a superstar that's super efficient. It doesn't exist.
Durant.
Yes, he's an exception. Jason Tatum, but most superstars
how you gonna move the goalpost? You just asked me to give you one. I gave you one.
They're two. That's why they're so rare. That's why Kevin Durant.
Hey, your answer took 1 second.
Player.
So let me say this, right? So I guess we've established that Trae Young is
efficient on defense.
Matt, don't get mad, but just realize that you're being frustrated by Trae, not by us.
Lou, this is really for you. So you brought up Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. Yeah.
Man, don't go down that path. I be on Trae, but I don't even want to entertain no Trae talk.
We have, I guess we have just established from tonight that Trae Young is a mediocre player, right?
No.
That's that extreme shit I'm talking about. That's that extreme shit. I told you.
No, we didn't.
I told you.
No, we didn't
Trey,
describe him as a
Trey
bad
is a
shooter,
hold on. Can I explain what Trey is?
A bad teammate, a bad leader. We didn't describe him as all this stuff.
Trey is a special talent that needs to mature.
You want another team.
I can't
to give
tell
you back
y'all said
your
he's
best
special.
player.
I can't tell.
Yeah,
Trey is a special talent that needs to mature.
According to Mike, there's not much difference between him and Skylar Mays.
Hey, heavy is the head that wears the crown. That's a $200 million crown.
Listen, there's a Bogey needs to be back in rhythm. Bogey needs to be back in rhythm. There's a couple times Trey hit Bogey on a couple of amazing passes, and Bogey normally knocks those down. There's a lot that needs to go on with this team, but as far as a leader,
but if Shea Gilgeous is passing those, he makes it, right?
No.
So that don't fix our problem. That don't fix our problem.
He gets back on defense.
Bro, come on.
And he's tall.
He's also 7 feet tall. 7 inches taller.
And he's taller.
50 pounds heavier.
Exactly.
SGA not the answer.
Okay, bro.
Shea Gilgeous-Alexander was 4 for 14 tonight, and his team lost. Like, come on now.
Well, bro, listen. Trae Young can't fucking shoot, bro. I hate to break that news to y'all, man.
I mean,
sucks at shooting. Hey, the stats say it all. He can't fucking shoot, pass the fucking ball. Okay, he can't play defense. Y'all giving the pass on defense. And you know what, Matt? I could almost roll with that if he was giving. I could understand him taking plays off if he was giving me 27 points efficiently and leading us to wins. That's not what he's giving me right now.
He's not making his layups either.
He's giving me 27 points. He shoot all the shots. Okay, he shoot 21 shots. He shoot 21 shots a night, bro. Okay,
and he turned the ball over 4 or 5 times a game.
Bro, he shoot almost less than 30% from 3.
He's not smart with the clock.
His production don't equal that lack of effort on defense. He's not even giving me effort on the defensive side, bro.
Not in the right spot. I know.
Matt, is Trae Young an all-star right now? Yes or no?
No.
Yes.
No. You the goddamn lie. Come on, man.
The 27 points a game.
You know something.
Hey, hold up.
You turn when you got Gerald cursing, dog. I ain't never heard Gerald.
Gerald, you telling me right now at 27 points a game, he's gonna make the All-Star team on 27 points alone.
Trae is not. No, that's not true.
Everybody sees him not shooting the damn ball.
Wait a minute.
So next month when All-Star, Gerald, I want you to hold that. I'm gonna hold you to that. So next month when the All-Star ballots come out, I guarantee you he makes the All-Star team. Well, off of the points.
Okay. Put it like this. Put it like this. It will, if he makes it, it'll be because of the popular vote.
Well,
it won't be because of the number.
I don't.
He's
going to make it. It doesn't matter.
As long as it's based on a vote, he'll make it.
That's what I'm saying. It doesn't matter how he makes it. It doesn't matter.
Okay, is he all NBA right now?
Oh man!
No.
See now you
is that a
vote? We changing the goalposts.
On the vote?
No, I just changed.
Is that dependent upon a vote? All NBA, is that dependent upon a vote?
It's on the media. It's the media.
No. See, the media might not vote for him.
He's not gonna be all.
Oh, we got bum of the night. You got 140 left.
All right, hurry up. Hey, who your bum of the night, Gerald?
Oh, we come back.
Come back. Who your bum of the night, John? John, you been drinking? Who your bum of the night?
Me.
Oh, I got it now.
Who your bum of the night, Matt?
I got Capella for getting his ass owned in the third quarter by Mitchell Robinson.
Okay, who you got, analyst?
I won't carry on to the God, you gave me all these options now, but I won't go that route. But Bogey was 0 for 10 for 3 tonight.
I should have voted.
Who you got, Mike, for bum of the night?
Hey man, Analysts did
Come on,
just
say
remind
Trae.
me
Come
of
on,
that
man.
part though. So, but no, real talk, Trey for
Oh,
wearing them
I
shoes
knew it was
and
coming.
putting King of
All right.
Broadway and all that on it. Trey for not having us in no competitive game doing all that, but yeah, Trey.
Who you got for Bowman tonight, Lou?
The entire Atlanta Hawks organization.
All right,
Who you
and then
Terrell?
I got AJ.
All
I was
right,
gonna
hey,
say AJ, but I think the entire Hawks
thanks for
organization.
tapping in, guys. We got to go. Bye bye. Good night. See you later.